Is basically your daily KPIs. If anybody on the call is familiar with KPIs, that's exactly what it is.
So I would start with
Hey,
that.
Jasmine. Oh,
Yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I just have a couple of quick questions. So school is the same as Monday. Is that right? We can do the same things on school that we do on Monday?
No,
No,
no.
no.
So
No. Okay.
school is a community that is built, and then Monday is a task management system.
Mhm.
Gotcha. And then once Laura and I join your school community, do we also have if we develop our own community, that's separate from joining your community? Is that right?
Correct.
Okay. So let me just tell Laura this. If she's still on, she said she was having trouble with her battery. She had to pick up her son early today from school. Hold on one second. Can't tell if she's still on. She's off. Okay, so I'll just tell her later. Thank you. Thank you, guys.
And I want to go back to Richie's questions really quick because I know a couple other people have asked us like, hey, how can we start our own school? You guys can start your own school community. So let me explain what school is. School is just pretty much like a third party application or third party membership that Hermosi started where anybody can start a school community.
It wasn't Hermosa.
Well, he's one of the founders. So Hermosi's one of the founders for school. And again, it's just a membership where you guys can create your own membership. Let's just say Richie wanted to create a membership for mindset or to teach other people how, how to attract more financial abundance within their life. He can create a community on school, whether it be free or paid. And then that way he can start getting more members in his school community. But going back to this, again, the most important things that if you're starting to use Monday, the most important things that I would be putting on there is timelines, like Matt said. So if you guys pay attention, everything has a timeline, everything has a deadline.
You can put dates on there. Again, keeping track of your daily tasks. That's as business owners, especially if we're running businesses or we're a CEO or something like that, we tend to lose track of our tasks that we have to get completed throughout the day. And it's important to keep that super, super duper organized because 9 times out of 10, and I'm gonna just be honest with you, we're all terrible at time management. Simple as that. Sometimes we don't know how to attack a specific task and what time allotted do we have for it. And I run into that with multiple business owners where they just don't know what to do with their time.
That's me.
Too much time on this, or they're not spending enough time on this, and that again, that's the importance of building a community because we can hold each other accountable for having those tasks completed.
Oh,
Yeah, and then going back to this, like I said, I don't want you guys to get too confused by Monday. Monday is pretty simple to the point. This is just a board, and then every one of these lines that you see is a task. Under those tasks, you can add subtasks. Subtasks just mean like what are the other tasks in order to get this big task done. So think of it as like mini steps. When you're doing your laundry, you're not just doing your laundry, but you have to do before in order to get your laundry completed. Maybe you have to sort the laundry. Maybe you have to put it in different categories. That's essentially what you're doing with Monday. You have this big tasks and you're just breaking it down into mini tasks to make sure that we get this done. Because at the end of the day, what Matthew is saying and what we're saying is that once you get clear with this organization, it's going to help your team move so much faster because everybody's on the same page. Everybody knows what to expect. And then also, again, you're just not feeling like everything is all over the place and everything is just not organized.
And that directly ties into tracking progress, timelines, deadlines, budgets, resources, team who is working on it, and links. You can add all that information into Monday. It don't even have to be Monday. It can be a Google Sheet. You can have all that information in the Google Sheet just as long as you have it. And the amazing thing about Monday and Google Sheets is whoever you're working with or working for, they can see that. You can attach them to that Monday board or on a Google Sheet. You can attach their email to that so you can see it and keep track of it.
Yeah, like I said, for example, like if Matt needed, somebody have a
Go ahead,
question?
Elijah.
Yeah, if I could just kind of spotlight your competency. Um, as far as time management goes, you seem to have a pretty good grasp on that balance. So for the individuals who may have trouble with kind of separating personal life and professional life, I think Jasmine's a pretty good candidate to be able to draw that line for you guys, just in case Jasmine, if you would do a coaching session an hour, I think you may be able to even draw that line in 5 minutes. with the skill and the talent, just the expertise, because it really it's a very extensive process to get to this position. And with all due respect, we don't accept credit. We just further the success that we already have in our current position with others. So, if you're having difficulties with separating both personal and professional, Jasmine's your swordsman.
Yeah, and especially when you do business together, like I said, I'm glad you brought that point up. You need a lot of organization, because we do a lot of work together. So I think it's like super, super important that, we're just super organized with our business. So that way when we do take that time to spend with each other, it's almost like, hey, we're not talking about work, we're just focusing on ourselves. So
Exactly.
going back to, again, how this ties in with the project, the more that you get organized through these systems, like I know we mentioned, having like a calendar for things, having, Drive where you can upload your content, having Monday as a project management system. Again, ultimately, this is only going to help you make sure that the project gets done faster. Because at the end of the day, we're just trying to make sure that we not only do this fast, but we do this correctly. Because organization is going to help you with that aspect. But I know we threw a lot at you guys, so I want to make sure that we answer any questions you guys have. So if you guys have any questions, go ahead and ask away. So, and
So we can use Monday for like everything, correct? You can put like for, I think you had October, you can put November, December, and then go on to the new year. Now,
yeah,
do also like alert you? So say you have the four, and you have an important four task, and you have dates on them. Now, will it come up? Will it alert you about that date?
Yeah, you can actually put dates on there. So if you see the screen right now, you can see the due dates on some of her tasks.
Right.
Set up automatic notifications, and you can set up automations as well. So say, for example, you complete a task, you'll get a alert notification, or say, for example, you got an automation set up and you're working on a project with a client. As soon as you complete the project, they'll get an automatic notification saying it's been completed as well. So it's a lot of things you can do within Monday. We don't just use it for business; we use it for personal things as well, because you should treat your personal life as a business. You should be just as organized with your business as you are with your personal life as well.
yeah, and then going back to your question really quick, like for example, if you have some of these subtasks, the cool thing about Monday is that it has so many features. So if you guys see right here where it says write updates via email, you can actually put an update right here. Like maybe Matt's still waiting on this cover photo. So he's gonna write something like, hey, just giving you a reminder, still waiting.
And you can add the person too.
Oh, sure.
As long as they're attached to the board, you can add them and they'll receive a notification as well.
Yeah, and then he might do something like that. And then that way I get the notification like, hey, this person is still waiting on this project for me. So it has a lot of features. Like I said, it has even this like the reminder if maybe I looked at it and I just for some reason I didn't do it, it will remind the person in 3 hours, tomorrow, next week. So it's kind of cool because it has a lot of notifications within Monday. So